I think that the city of Atlanta proper focused in an imbalanced way on business development.
Breaking Through News is investigating gentrification in cities across the U.S. Gentrification is defined as tearing down low-income homes and deteriorated urban neighborhoods, and then rebuilding luxury homes on those properties, which raises property values.
They wanted to get the Amazons. They wanted to get the Porsche, the Kia company. They wanted all these companies to be headquartered here. As a result of some of the success of that, gentrification has been the rule of the day in our neighborhoods and in our communities.
Elizabeth Omalami is the CEO of Hosea Helps. Her father, the late Reverend Hosea Williams, served as one of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr.'s right-hand men in the Southern Christian Leadership Conference. SCLC spearheaded the civil rights movement in the U.S. Dr. King encouraged black people to buy and sell goods and services to one another.
To take your money out of the banks downtown and deposit your money in Tri-State Bank. We want a bank-in movement in Memphis. Go by the Savings and Loan Association. I'm not asking you something that we don't do ourselves in SCLC. We have an account here in the Savings and Loan Association from the Southern Christian Leadership Conference.
Dr. King was assassinated in Memphis, Tennessee, shortly after giving this speech.
We are telling you to follow what we are doing. Put your money there. You have 6 or 7 black insurance companies here in the city of Memphis. Take out your insurance there. We want to have an insurance in. Now, these are some practical things that we can do. We begin the process of building a greater economic base. And at the same time, we are putting pressure where it really hurts. But either we go up together or we go down together.
In 2013, a Nielsen study entitled Resilient, Receptive, and Relevant revealed African Americans' buying power continues to increase from $1 trillion to $1.3 trillion. But some blacks were forced out of having any type of economic power, according to Omalami.
Many people were run out of their communities because of property taxes going higher, because this, particular company decided to come in and change the face of the whole neighborhood.
In Atlanta, during the late 80s up until 2011, public housing units were demolished and replaced with new upscale homes, condominiums, apartments, and businesses.
The Title VI funds that destroyed public housing in many cities across the country on its face looked like a good thing, because the line was, the political line was, we're going to come in, destroy these pockets of poverty, because in this public housing you've got all these poor people living in the same place and they're not able to help each other, so we're going to have mixed income housing, and so that's going to cause a change in the mindset of the poor, and they're going to want to be like their neighbors, so they're going to do better. Well, that sounds good, but that's not what happened. What happened was when the Title VI money came through, they tore down every single housing project in the city of Atlanta and replaced it with either green space or mixed income housing, but they did not replace it bed for bed for the people who left.
Forcing mostly African Americans out of their neighborhoods. Reportedly, at one time, Atlanta had 14,000 public housing units.
The people who were displaced were not allowed to come back into the mixed income housing.
Stay with Breaking Through News as we continue to look at gentrification in Atlanta, Richmond, and Harrisonburg. In Atlanta, Elaine Rackley for Breaking Through News.